Greetings, everyone. Pardon, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time ever being on this side of the mic. So, to all near and far, those who are here, those who are out there, virtual land, to all who will view later, I am Reverend Sabrina Costello, interim pastor of Unity Fellowship of Christ Church, New York City. And I am honored to be here. And I'm very honored to be on this side of the line. And being part of this event, celebrating the life of a man who stood for the opposite of everything that the incoming administration stands for. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King fought for equality, inclusion, justice. He stood for kindness, diversity, love, and hope. And I don't believe that the inauguration and swearing in happened on the same day as the celebration and acknowledgement of Reverend Dr. King. That wasn't a coincidence. It was an event that literally put two opposites together, side by side. One that fought to get rights that were guaranteed in the Constitution, and rights that were guaranteed by God. The other taking away those rights. Now, this only happened 3 times before. Once when Reagan came into office in 1985. Then when Bill Clinton came into office in 1997. And then when Barack Obama came into office in 2013. And that just shows how rare it is, so that on this occasion, it was no happenstance. It was no coincidence. It was a reminder that, one, we must continue to stand up for our rights. We must continue to stand up for ourselves and to claim those rights that we are worthy of. 2, that we can win if we hold on. Hold on to the fact that we are worthy of respect, equality, justice. Hold on to the example that our ancestors came through greater adversity with less than what we have now. There was no internet, there was no social media, there was no TV, there was no word of mouth, there was no cars, there was no way other transportation other than walking, and that was a dangerous thing to do. So they held on. And what they held on to was their faith. What they held on to was each other. What they held on to was the God of their understanding, knowing that they will, if not them, then those who are coming behind them will make it through. The inspiration for my little short speech tonight is from the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 1. Right? And I'm reading from the Inspirational Bible. It says, "We have around us many people whose lives tell us what faith means. So let us run this race that is before us and never give up. We should remove from our lives anything that would get in the way and that so easily hold us back. We can remove from, this is not in the book, this is what's coming from. We can remove from our lives fear, because that's our biggest enemy. Fear. But when we have faith, faith gets rid of fear. We can remove from our lives anxiety. Yeah, we can be a little concerned, but that can be good because it keeps us aware. It keeps us on our toes. So there are negative things that we can remove from our lives that will hold us back. We consider to hold us back. Those who don't want us to go forward, they use fear. They use our insecurities. But see, the one thing they forget, it's Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. And what he had was a faith, and what he held on to was his faith and the hope of what is to come. His famous speech, I have a dream. I once said, that was not your, that was the goal that we are to reach. And I don't know, I can see him standing there at different times, wondering if he should go on, especially when his family was threatened. But he held on to his hope. He held on to his faith to know for his children and for everyone who's coming behind, there is something better. There is equality. There is justice. There is love, and we can be kind to one another. So, in closing, see, Hebrews 12:1 says, we have around us many people whose lives tell us what faith is. All you have to do is look and realize and remember the times when we were going through things and it's like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I can't see any way through this, but you're here. You are here. And you held on. You held on. And that's in these times that are coming up, dark days, times seems like nothing's going to happen. Hold on. Hold on to that rope. And when it gets a little tough, this is what you do. You tie a knot called I am still here. And the double strength that you tie another knot that says I will always be here. And you hold on. Okay. Hold on. Because as long as you hold on, you make it. When you remember what you came through, you are here. And you will always be here. So realize that the help with the higher power, the help with the God of your understanding, who is in total, complete, authentic authority, is the highest over anything that tries to assert or think they have authority. Because this too shall pass. So when you hold on, you can make it. When we hold on together, definitely can make it. Thank you.